Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Kevin. Today's the 22nd of January, and it's another magical day, I have to say. Let's see if I can turn this. That's better. Yeah. Feels weird to be talking to a little white light in the camera right there, but that's all right. It's all good. Why did I say it was magical? Well, I talked to you a little while ago about the numbers 11 and the number 22, about angel numbers being angel numbers. Haven't done a lot of research on it. I think that there are many very gifted metaphysicians who are qualified to speak deeper about these numbers. But from what I understand, when numbers repeat, show up like that, and it catches the attention, your attention, people's attention, it means something significant. 22 and 11 being very significant. Many of you will have heard of the 1111 energy, 22. So why am I so fixated on this? Because, my friends, look, let's see if I can make this big. Oops, there we go. Number 22 here, right there, is the resting tree, and we're on the 22nd of the month. So 22 might not be so significant, but it's showing up today for a reason. So here was the other bit of magic, I suppose, if you would call it magic, miracle. Focusing on what was the theme for the day, what angel wants to come and speak, or what energy wants to come and speak. So, like I usually do, I will sit and give thanks that higher angels, guides, spirits, and I give thanks that they're present and teaching me what I need to know and being with me, supporting everything we're doing together. And also that I was all about light and love, and that fear is a stranger. And thank you for cutting the ties to all the things that are negative and not for my highest good. And I just do that because it lifts me. It makes me feel like I'm not on my own in this. So as I'm shuffling through Carl Gray's Angel Guide deck, this deck, um, um, there wasn't an obvious jumper. There wasn't one that just came out. So I, look down the deck and I just see just one floating little. So here we go. This is our energy of ease and grace. And at first, I wasn't sure this was the message. And I do that. What it taught me was stop second guessing, go with what shows up, be with what is, and be okay with ease and grace. Which was sort of a direct message. It was a bit like a hand smack, like, oh. So I did. And then I moved to the next deck, which is Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is Colette Baron Reed's Oracle deck. And shuffling through, and nothing was flying out. There was no, do I cut it in three? Do I go from the bottom to the top? I wasn't getting any really clear indication. So I put the deck down, got quiet, and literally counted out to the number 22, which is today's date. And look, number 22 card showed up. So there is a pretty significant message for all of us. And then I looked at, again, the power behind. We have Ease and Grace, one completely different deck. The Resting Tree, talking about patience and stillness, a whole nother complete deck. And if I had to wager, and now might be a good day to do it because we have 999 $70 million up for grabs at the lottery tonight. And I'm hearing, oh, who is that? There's a spirit here. So hang on one second. Let me get. It's not an angel. Well, they're all angels, I think, when they go over. Who are you, Billy? Billy said, and maybe the number 22 is what you should be playing. He just that's Billy, just very up there and out there. Crazy. Okay, let me read from Journey to the Heart. But before I do that, I better give you my interpretation of these two. It seems and feels like we have energy spinning this way and energy spinning that way. And it's all doing this, right? Folks that are in go with the flow and let things happen. Folks that are in resistance, oh, no, 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 no. And my friends, this is a bit like a tumble dryer of control. We've talked about this. The ego is a piece of all of us. We all have it. Used correctly, used for the power and the force it's meant for, planning. How is it? I'm trying to give an example. When's a good time to use the ego? When you have to get your point across, when you've got to use metaphor or somewhere in the region, it wouldn't happen without the presence of some sort of powerful presence, egoic type presence. When you are asking to somewhat play a role that seems out of character for you, that's if it's going to have a good result, a good impact. And I'm not talking selfish. I'm talking for the common good of everybody. Then that's a good thing. Ego, when it's used for self-serving prophecy, self-serving reasons, no, that's called manipulation. And what we're finding is this tumble dryer of control. So there's one group of people easing into, go with the flow, let's see what happens. Another group of people, oh, no, 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 digging in, holding on so tight, it's getting tiring. That is the energy that is beginning to crumble and beginning to move away. What is necessary from all of us is to sit in ease and grace and compassion and love. And even if that means digging deep into the depths and the bottom of forgiveness, beginning with yourself, that's what we do. Yes. Oh, both hands are now tingling. Both arms are tingling. So that word forgiveness is the part of the energy that feels more prevalent. Ease and grace, patience and stillness allows you to arrive at love and forgiveness. Ease and grace, patience and stillness allows you to arrive at love and forgiveness. Ease and grace, patience and stillness allows you to arrive at love and forgiveness. Wow. Without love and without forgiveness, without compassion, without all of those things, we're still stuck in the egoic tumble dryer of control. That doesn't move anything forward, doesn't move anything up, doesn't lift spirits, doesn't do anything. It just keeps things stuck. Even some of the most, I was trying to find a kind, compassionate word to describe somebody who's pretty much wretched, deserves forgiveness and grace. That's a hard thing to do. Very hard. Because, we're given these feelings, human experiences. We're humans, we're spirits having a human experience, which means we have to experience the tough and the weary and the exhausted. We have to experience that to appreciate the ease and the grace, the patience and the stillness. So today, tomorrow, the weekend, the winter, where in your life are you battling with the need to control the outcome? Where in your life are you battling with a situation, a company? Maybe that's a bill you've got to pay. Maybe it's an idea that you want to move past. Perhaps it's a stalemate in relationships and friendships. Maybe you've got on cross swords with something or someone. I'm not asking you to dig in. If it's right there in the front of your head, that's what comes up, that's saying let's move it over. And I'm talking about things that are recent. Sometimes I think folks feel like if we're in this mode of forgiveness, we have to dig deep and go way back to, you know, how Uncle Fred talked to Aunt Sally in 1986 and upset her. I mean, no. There's a lot of water that's gone under that bridge, but this is more the things that are heavy on your heart. So ease and grace, patience and stillness, just relax, let go. And if you've got nothing, no thing, you've done your work, then hey, listen, relax, let go, be okay. This week I've worried. I spoke about that yesterday, truthfully, as most people are. Woof. You know, we get used to finances, we get used to a flow, you know, and then when it slows up, slows down, and all we hear is terrible, 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 terrible. Things are awful, 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 awful. It gets underneath your skin. It starts to feel not so good. And then I got clear with, well, maybe this is the resting space. Hello, resting tree. Before the wild rivers of movement happen, the wild rivers of forward movement happen. At some point, there becomes this. You notice when you watch horse races, if you're into horse racing, any race for that matter. Let's talk about a Olympic race. They get lined up at the starting gate. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. And then woof, they've gone. Picks up. So maybe that's where we are. We're waiting at the starting gate for the floodgates to open and for us to move forward. Done. Time to read, and then we'll get to our meditation. I'm going page by page, day by day. So we are at the 22nd of January. Open to the power of comfort. Wow. Packed in the back of my Jeep, I stored my favorite red woolen blanket. I didn't need it for warmth because I didn't sleep in the cold. I needed it to remind me of the importance of comfort. Open yourself to receive comfort. The comfort that touches the heart and nurtures the soul. Many of us grew up and lived our lives without experiencing the comfort, true nurturing. Many of us didn't know it existed. But at some level, that's what we've been looking for. Comfort is the loving arms of a mother who sees only the beauty in her child. A mother who attends to the needs, who nurtures the heart and the soul of her child. This kind of comfort is acceptance and love at its finest. Open your heart to receive comfort. Learn to give it. Comfort touches and heals our souls. Take it with you like a favorite blanket wherever you go. Oof, that is going to be my mantra for the day. Comfort and joy. Now let's see what, since we're on this ease and peace and kumbaya, let's see what loving messages from above has to say. I love this crystal ball that I often have. It's just a regular raw quartz. I'm getting off track. Quartz crystal, but I'm looking at the picture. Where is it? There, over there, and it looks like the moon. Oftentimes I turn this, especially when I'm doing readings, I turn the ball like this and look at the facets inside it, and you'd be surprised what kind of ideas and messages come from it. Um, I like it. It's just a good focal point. All right, let's see. Well, this is interesting. I just opened it up to page 133, one of Gail's photos of a clog. I think that might be ode to Mardi. She's from Holland, so Clogland. um, who the shoe fits. All I've got to say to that is random. Who the shoe fits. I don't know that it fits into our peace and tranquility but there you go. Some things do fit, some things don't fit. All right, time to meditate. Whoop, there we go. As usual, feet flat on the floor. And get clear with how your body is. I like to get into all those tough, stiff areas. And for me, moving my shoulders back where they live and put my head forward and just uncreaks this whole communication area. For me, for you, it might be your low back. That way, you might want to put one elbow down and twist your torso on the other. And some of you, it may be your mid back, in which case, open your arms up wide and fold yourself in half. Whatever that feels like for you to shift the tissues. Now find a space of stillness. Big breath in. Release and let go. Another breath in, pull a little more in this time. Let it out. One more breath in, hold it at the top. Hold it. Sift some more in and hold it. Allow the exhale just to happen. Bring your conscious mind to both feet, particularly the big toe mound of your right big toe and then your left big toe. Think of them as being anchors. Bring your mind to the shape of the soles of your feet, as if you had a camera looking up at your feet. Where the edges of your feet connect with the ground and the earth, think of creating a grounding seal to the surface of the floor that you're on. Imagine an opening in the center of both your heels. Move your mind up through your ankles to your lower leg bones. Bring your consciousness to your knee joint. Just be with the experience of what you experience. Be in the experience of not attaching a reason or a thought or justifying why. Just be and have the experience. Bring your mind and consciousness to your upper leg bones on the left side, the upper femur bone that joins your knee joint to your hip joint. Allow your mind to float over and travel to the right side. Focus on your pelvis, the bone. Sitting bones left side, right side. The center of your pelvis is where the socket for the tailbone is. The base of your spinal column. Little by little, move your mind and your consciousness up each one of your vertebrae. Be not concerned with the number of bones, just lift, anchoring your attention to each of the delicate bones of your back. Using the tissues of cartilage, the discs that hold each bone together. Move out to the area behind your ribs known as your thoracic spine. Be with the experience of how your ribs support, protect, encase your heart and lungs. Move up to the collarbone, left side and right side of your neck bones. As if you were scanning the inside of your body, move down each of your upper arm bones. Into your elbow joints on your right side, the elbow joint on your left side, and Focus on the experience you have, the messages you're getting from those bones and joints. Acknowledge specific messages and ideas. And from your upper arm bones and elbow, move through both lower arm bones, right side, left side, into the wrist joint. And glide your inner attention, your inner consciousness, your third eye, as if you're scanning your fingertips. Be and have the sensation of how the joints move independently and together. Bring your attention to your jaw, your neck bones, your skull. Think of the bone and cartilage that creates the base of the structure of your nose. Focus on your forehead, the top of your skull, the back of your head. Just gently and delicately taking in all the tissues that make up the bone structure of your physical body. Imagine that every one of your bones was illuminated, reflective. See that light, illumination, radiating out through your muscles, the flexible fascia tissues, the strong and delicate cells that make up the layers of your skin. And all the pores and scales of the outer surfaces, the epidermis of your body. Be still and be with the miracle that you are. Allow the air to come in through your nose, fresh, clean, vibrant oxygen. Breathe the air into every single cell, from your bone structure out to your skin. Allow this air, this fresh air, to heal, cleanse, energize all the areas of your body. Think of the top of each inhale as your personal air exchanger. As you exhale, feel and experience all the exhausted energy that you've used, all the exhausted air that has flown around your body. Experience the sensations as your exhale returns to the universe. And take a brief pause at the bottom of each exhalation. The space with no air in your body, everything out. Focus and think about where the next inhale breath is going. What part of your body needs service? What part of your body needs healing? What part of your body needs love, compassion, forgiveness, relief? Use your inhale to fill up. Same pause at the top. Exhale, remove and let go. As you begin to breathe in and breathe out, continue seeing your body being illuminated from your bones out. I invite you to continue sitting in the softness and the stillness. When you feel complete, place your hands at prayer. Let your consciousness drift back to the present space and time. Lift your thumb knuckles to your forehead. Honor the light within you and see the light within others and the universe as we bow. Finish with Namaste. I think sometimes that's the most beautiful way to start a day. And for some of you, the beginning of a weekend. I'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 5:30 live on Facebook. And you have a good Friday. Lots of love. Bye.